Shadowcat back with more RimWorld Space Program. And last time we were here, pretty much everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Through a combination of I may have made some bad decisions, and the fact that literally every single action that I take gets punished in some way, shape, or form. So, last time we did this, as soon as we started we got a psychic emitter site, so I went there to deal with that. We built a shuttle. So we have one of those now. I sent people out there to deal with it, and that was rather successful, but I thought, foolishly, that once I went there, maybe I could take some time for people to gather some resources. Like, we need steel. Because I don't have too much steel left at the moment. And I still have enough of these gravlight panels that I could probably add a little bit more to the ship. Except we are kind of at the capacity for the ship, to be honest. We need another one of these grav field extenders. That's going to be a bit hard to come by, though, since we need to get another what's it called, a grav core? Yeah, grav core to do that. So things went poorly. How poorly? Well, Iron is dead. Iron is no, not right there. That's PC. That's Weirin, that's Watts, that's Ein. Yeah, I have a lot of dead people already. I was hoping that I could make, like, Resurrector mech serums and maybe bring people back, but no, that's not working. And in addition, McCarty is now in a coma, because McCarty doesn't have any insect jelly. Why? Because the one time we got insect jelly, everybody ate it. And I was kind of hoping that, like, with everything over here opened up, maybe we would get bugs. But no, apparently not. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I don't have any good ideas here. In fact, there's a lot of places around here that have overhead mountain where bugs could spawn, and we just haven't had any bugs. So, unless I can buy some insect jelly from someone else, McCarty's just gone. I don't have any other answers. So, things are going poorly. We have a couple of people that are in prison. Kenzo's in prison because Kenzo just will not stop breaking things. And Han is in there because I don't remember why Han is in here. I mean, you're one of us. Oh wait, that's right. I remember why you're in here now, because you are an absolute problem. You're part of the Blood Eaters. You're a cannibal. And since you weren't getting cannibalistic food, you were breaking things and trying to kill people. And honestly, this whole thing where this whole thing with people that are just trying to destroy everything we're building, it's not working out. Okay, it's really not. So, what are we doing today? Well, the things that I would like to do, not that I ever get what I want around here, the thing that I would like to do is to get another grav core for this ship. Like, eventually we want to leave on this ship. That's kind of the goal. We want to go to space. And beyond. I mean, wherever that is. So that's the goal, and we do have a grav core option. It is over here. Okay, there's the ancient stockpile. It's got a grav core in it. And ideally, we want to take our ship down there. The only problem with that is I don't know if we can reach with the ship. So if I click on this and range... Oh no, we can absolutely reach that. Okay. At a cost of 265 astrofuel. Which means that round trip, it would cost us 250 and 250 is 500, 15, 15 is 30, so 530 astrofuel. And we've got 500 stored on board. We may need a way to make more fuel on the go. Or add another tank. I could add another tank. That would be easy enough. I mean, a tank is just steel. Alright, let's add another tank. I think that's the smallest tank that we have, too. Fuel? Yeah, it's the smallest tank we got. We don't need much more, just a little more. Another thing that I'm going to do, I did my best to clear everything out here and worked on storage. So we should no longer be storing things on this ship by default. That being said, however, clear all here. Grav cores and grav light panels I'm going to put on this ship. Even all this grav stuff, no, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, let's make this important. So these grav light panels should get put on the ship. We're going to take care of that. There's also a chance that if we're out somewhere, we might come across insect hives. Maybe we can bring back some jelly. As it is, though, I don't even know who I'm taking with me on this one. If I come to numbers... And get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Statistics. Piloting ability is an option. So, who's going to be my primary people? Kit and Beatrice are going to be my pilots. Okay, that's good. Now, I still have 4 seats on here. Oh, we also have nutrient paste on board. So, the whole starvation problem will never happen again. Ever. We will not deal with this. And we've got LTEX here. Oh, that reminds me. While I was building all of this, I had a lot of time go by. So, we have the following research done. We have siege equipment, deep wells. I was making notes. Oh, Macmillan also became an adult. So, yeah, he's doing stuff now. I believe you have a sword because you don't like guns. Yeah, noble is melee, despises range, so you don't want to touch guns. That's fine-ish. What? Alden has reached the age of 75 and now has hearing loss. Okay, we'll deal with it. Anyway, that's right. I actually made notes about this. Wow, it's like I made notes and now it matters. Han is in prison for chemical starvation. That's right, because he has a chemical fascination. Fortunately, I don't really have a way to deal with that. And the whole Blood Eaters thing is not helping. So his mood is like garbage. He's got the kill thirst. He wants human meat. He ate non-cannibal, no blood feeder master, all that stuff. So he's in here to be converted. Like, the chemical fascination thing, I can deal with as soon as everything else falls off. We unlocked succulent sewing, which is great. Advanced lights. So we have advanced lights, which means now lights cost half as much. Also, I can change the color of them. So, I can take the saturation down to 0. And now we have white lights. Which is cool. I like, to have white lights. There we go. That brightens everything up considerably. Alright, so we also got espresso machines, so we could start doing some coffee. Of course, nobody cooks around here, so coffee's kind of pointless. And, yeah, then McCarty went into a coma, so we got that. Wow. Everything is so much easier when you actually take notes. Anyway, getting back to the crew here. I primarily built this for 4 people. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and start putting together a crew to go down and investigate that grav core, because I want to get another grav core. Then, we're going to need to figure out exactly what we're doing with the ship. Because it's not going to fit in here if we get another grav core. And like, we could expand this out even further, possibly. I don't know what exactly we're going to do. Questions for later, I suppose. Also, like, there's mountain and stuff around us. We could expand this, but we're going to start hitting stuff up here. How far do you think that we can get away with cutting this back? I'm going to set that for mining. I'll give the tunneler something to do. I mean, if I can just integrate the wall into the mountain and we'll use that as our goal, then great. And otherwise, not great. Heel root, we're going to need some. We're going to need more, actually. So start harvesting heel root. Okay, because I want to put more medicine on the ship before we leave. We've got a fair amount. No, not that. We got like 85, including whatever they just cut. So we need more. There we go. Tunneler's doing a great job. So let's cut this back even more. Please go and mine more. Oh, wow, look at how fast it goes. That is excellent. In fact, let me get the mining tool back out. Because I can just kind of watch and wait and be ready. Ah, see, there's some overhead mountain. That's going to be our limit. So actually, cancel this. That's our limit. But it does mean that we can expand this. How far can we go over here? It looks like we can only go this far, to be honest. But that may be enough. So what if we were to investigate this and just kind of say, all right, this is our barrier here. And, oh, we gotta cover that up. So, this is our barrier here. And if we come down and just hook it into everything else, we could expand our shipyard to be this size. That would give us more room to work with. You know, for a while at least. But it would give us more room. How much wood do we have? Pretty sure that we gathered some, didn't we? 726. It's not much. I can make that work. I can make that work. Alright, I'm gonna let them go through and harvest this heel root. I'm not gonna try stacking more on them. Also, it is fall. In fact, it is the end of fall. We are going into winter. Which means... set everyone to winter. Kit, you need to be set to winter. You need to be set to winter. You need to be set to winter. We got biosculpting. That's useful. Biosculpting with regeneration is what we really need, but biosculpting is useful. We can use that. Alright, so everyone is switching over to their winter outfits. Everyone's probably been a little bit cold, actually. Quest active for diplomacy? Diplomacy would be good, but we kind of have other priorities at the moment. How are we doing on the harvesting? 6 left. Well, let's get those cut and done before the winter kills all the wild healroot. I'm not worried about food because, I mean, we've got time. There are toxic waste packs in here. Should find a better place. Also, I expanded our storage in this room just to try and fit more because we do have a lot of food. We have so much food, just nobody cooks. I need to get mechanoids that'll do cooking. Unfortunately, they're hard to come by. Alright, they're hauling the healroot into the starship. Well, it's not really a starship. Starship would imply that it flies from star to star. This is just a ship. It's like a fancy plane. Yeah, what can you do? We do have this third tank on here, so now we have a total of 706 astrofuel stored, which is great. We now have enough fuel to get there and back very easily. Oh, and think about the crew. I said Kit and Beatrice, obviously. Bender is coming too, and bringing all the mechanoids. So it's going to be Kit, Beatrice, and Bender, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. Bender's non-violent. And so having a non-violent person on the crew, I have mixed feelings on that. We're going to need somebody who can protect the ship too. Beatrice is our best shooter, followed by Alden. So, I think our crew is going to be Kit, Beatrice, Bender, Alden. I think that makes the most sense. And we'll be able to bring rather considerable power with us just by the virtue of the fact that we have Bender and all the mechs. Which, Bender, all of your mechs should be online, right? They are. Good. And we have the ability to actually recycle on board, so that's all good too. As for the recycling, we gotta find a way to start dealing with some of this stuff too. These radioactive isopacks are gonna kill us. Han, really? Okay. Everybody except for Bender, come here. Really? I mean, you're not making this easy on us. We can't all fit in there. I didn't want to shoot you, but you're not leaving me a ton of options. Oh, he released Tox gas. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Out, 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 out. He's dead. What a waste of my time. And we're gonna bury him in a sarcophagus. He doesn't even deserve that. I never even thought to strip him. Why was anyone wearing tox gas anyway? Hold on a second. Apparel policies. So, things that we do not need to be wearing. In terms of belts, I already told them no explosive belts. Maybe it's not a belt? Tox pack. Okay, yeah, nobody needs to be wearing tox packs. Nobody needs to wear a tox pack. Summer, they're already not wearing those. Okay, good enough for me. So if anybody else is wearing a tox pack, get rid of it. How are we doing on the medicine? I'm going to go ahead and set that for haul urgently because I want that in now. The sooner we get this hauled in, the sooner we can take the ship off, and I really want to do that. So please do that. And then once I take the ship off, I will be able to rebuild all these walls and everything. Which should be good. Things that will need to get mined out, though, is over here in this corner. So, Tunneler, if you don't mind. Iggy has a major break risk. Chemical starvation. We have combat vehicles now. We have chemical starvation, even though we're supposed to have Psychite tea. But again, nobody cooks. Since nobody cooks, we have no Psychite tea. I also changed some of the... well, I told them to stop planting some of this stuff because we have so much flour. It's kind of insulting. Look at you go. So, what do we need to research, better mechanoids? We have standard mech tech, which is how we got the Tunneler. I think that we want high mech tech, which is going to get us the fabric core. To do this, we need a power focus chip. And for that, I think we got to summon the next big mechanoid. To do that, we need this mech band signaling device. When activated, puts out a mech pulse, which will attract an ultra heavy feral mechanoid to attack. Yeah, this is what we need, and we don't have enough steel to make it. That's a problem. Okay, well, again, once I take the ship somewhere, maybe we can do something with that. But that depends entirely on taking the ship somewhere. And this, I'm just going to clear that out because we're not going there. We're not doing it. Alright, so I told them to haul urgently. Is there anything left under the haul urgently? 47. Are we, like, restricted? No, we're not restricted. A few people are restricted to home, but by and large... And JP's on an insulting spree. McNulton and Sadwater, come on, people! Knock it off! How is it you are so miserable all the time? Kit's on a food binge. Why not just have everyone in a mental break? You know what would probably fix this? Iggy, you are my cook, yes? Guess what you're doing as soon as you wake up? You're going to cook until you drop. I shouldn't have to tell you to do this. But apparently you're too stupid to figure it out yourself. So you're going to cook until you fall into a coma. I shouldn't have to. But you force me to. They make me so angry. That's a mech link. We have a signal chip. We need the power focus chip. Macmillan's no longer wandering around in sadness. There. We have Psychite T now. For a little while. It's probably not going to last. Extreme break risk, though. Macmillan, still. Oh, first off, I need to set you to attack. You're an adult now. But what is your problem? There's no cleric, there's no free emblem, not scarified. I guess we got to do that. We need to put together a place for them to have their own space. I don't see why we need to do this, but apparently we need to do this. We'll use this space over here. It's not going to be connected for a while, but we'll use this space. And how much more Healrit is out there to haul? 18. Well, I guess that's what happens when everyone is busy with a mental break. Also, what are people doing? JP, hauling herbal medicine. Okay. Hauling, sleeping. Fair. You're restricted to home. Hauling. You're restricted to home. You're hauling toxic waste packs, but you're also restricted to home. You don't need to be restricted to home anymore. You can be unrestricted now. You're no longer a child. Kit, well, you were. We're in rec time now. We may not actually get off the ground and go do this today. There's just too much to get done. Hunter drones. Okay. Good to know. What can we do with a hunter drone? Drones? Hunter drone. So it allows us to make a hunter pack and a hunter trap. Build traps and wearable packs that to release hunter drones. These explosive drones pursue hostiles and detonate when within range. Interesting. So it's like a trap that gets up and goes after you. Sounds like something we would kind of want out here. How do you build one? I'm going to guess under security? Hunter trap. Requires steel and chem fuel. That's it. We could make one of these. Go ahead and make one. I want to see what it does. We've got the chem fuel. And it's basically the last of our steel, but we weren't doing anything with it otherwise. So, yeah, what are we doing right now? Thankfully, the little mechanoid is still out here clearing stuff out. Thankfully. One thing that I can be doing right now is we could be building. So let's make a square. And we'll start construction on this building. And if we can put this room together, it should make Macmillan and everyone else happy. I don't agree with having multiple ideologies, but we have multiple ideologies, so we're just going to have to do it. Especially since we have so many people. So, is there anything else that I can be doing right now? How are we doing on the hauling? Are we done? One more. There's one more left. You know what? That's good enough for me. They can stick it somewhere. We have 50 medicine on here. I think I'm ready to take the ship out. Okay. So I want to launch it. And I want to come down here. Near polluted tiles, so there'll be acidic smog here roughly every 145 days. I don't care. We're not going to be here that long. Alright, so Kit and Beatrice, naturally right there. You're staying, you're staying, you're staying, you're staying, you're staying. You get to come with. You. Actually, no. Alden, you're coming with too. Force visitors to leave? No. Board colony animals? No. Board colony mechanoids? Yes. Okay, this is going to be our crew. So pull all the mechanoids in. Are we ready to go? Yes. JP, where are you even going? You're not coming with. Yeah. Okay, send it. I love watching that thing take off. I really do. Okay, so, this ancient stockpile. Mountainous, mountains and caves. If it has caves, it might have bugs. If it has bugs, we might be able to bring back jelly. Okay, wow, this looks awful. Ancient stockpile. So the grav core signal is coming from one of the nearby underground stockpiles. Hack the entrances and search the stockpiles to find out about the to find the grav core. So, oh, it's these things. All right, so these are doors that lead underground. We will have to hack into them and get underground. Part of the problem is, however, there's one, there's two. Is there another one? I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's three. Okay, so there's three of them, which means that we want to land right about here, to be honest. That should be good. Okay, and another trip has given us more XP. We now have Grav Ship Living. Cool. So, next, orbital tech. This gives us back barriers. Unlocked with plumbing, a sewage dump port, and a water tank. Okay, well, we have plumbing. Unlocked with modern bathroom fixtures, a vacuum toilet. Okay, yeah, I think we want this one. So we'll start researching this. And I did notice that there are bugs up here. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go take care of the bugs first. Fire? Wait, there's a fire? Oh, wow. It is hot in there. 400 degrees. Okay. Did not see that coming. Is that going to be a problem in the future? I don't know. But already, like, we haven't been here a day, and we have injuries. So we're dipping into our, we're dipping into our herbal medicine. It's not much, but it's something. Also, another grab core detected. We're gonna have to work on that. But first, we gotta take care of these bugs. Okay, we gotta take care of the bugs. And already everyone is fully healed, so not really a big deal. Okay, that should be a good configuration. Can somebody go up there and get their attention? What's your range? That'll do it. Thought it would do it. Alden? There we go. Here they come. Perfect. Now let's just go clear out the hive. And there's some insect jelly. That is exactly what we needed. Now, are there any more? Looking down here, I don't see any. Looking over here, I don't see any. So, how about this? Search and destroy. Nope. Didn't miss anything. Okay, then. It may take us some time to get through here. All these turrets are broken, so we don't need to worry about these. So, we're going to set these to auto-hack. And our people should go through and take care of them automatically. Also, absolutely nobody better eat that insect jelly, or I will kill somebody. Why are we... Kit. Oh, that one wasn't quite dead yet. It is now. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure. Let's see. We're set to lavish here. Manage food policies. Insect jelly. I don't even want you to think about... You think that you can eat preserves, okay? No insect jelly. Ever. Just don't do it. Alright, they're going to work on the ship and maintain it, because every single part needs regular maintenance, which I think is a really cool feature. I mean, it's a little inconvenient, but it's so minor. Just maintain the ship. Although I can see how on a very, very large ship that would be a constant process. One colonist idle, that'd be Scream. Kit's hacking has been detected, and they are now locked out. Okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. There's still 2 others to do? Okay, everyone else is working on their own. Beatrice is down there. Alden's over there. Okay, good. We're all working as a team. In the meantime... I wonder if there's any steel around here that we can salvage. Like buildings or something. Actually, you know what? We have the tunneler. We have the tunneler. We're going to bring back some ore. We are going to bring back ore. This is iron wall. Deconstruct all of the iron wall. What about, like, say, some steel walls? What's this? Steel wall. Deconstruct steel walls. So put the constructoid to work. All the mechs should be working for us. Let's see. Locked out 5 hours. Beatrice still working, though. Good job. This one is available to be hacked. Oh, and here's Kit to do it. Oh, and look at the tunneler go. We're gonna come back with so much. Okay, Beatrice got locked out. That's fine. And now the sun's coming up. I can see better. Also, we only have 4 people. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a hospital bed. Also, it is cold in there. We're going to want to get a heater in there. Only problem is we don't have anything to work with. We need components. Can I find components around here? Yes! Yes, I can. Mine all of them. That's 3 of the 5 that we detected. Where's the other 2? I don't know. See, the problem is I detected them, but since there's so few of them, they could be hidden in, like, corners. And then we would need to mine additional stone to get them out. But I don't know where they are. It's not there. I can't find it. Wait, nope, there it is. Cool. They're exposed. So we'll get some components. You know, as soon as the tunneler catches up. In the meantime, though, sensory mechanites, Kenzo and Iggy got it. That's helpful. Nothing I can do about it, though. One thing that we can be doing right now, though, need some coal. Coal. There's gotta be some coal around here. We can start turning this stuff into steel. There's some coal. There should be plenty of coal around, I would think. Guess not, though. There's some right there. There's some up there. I think this is the best shot. So I'll go ahead and send the mechanoids to mine up there too. And we'll build a simple bloomery? A mechanoid cluster. Come on. We have not even cracked open the first door. With a psychic suppressor, even. Okay, that's gotta go. That has to go. Is there a shield over it? I don't see a shield. This is gonna make scythers. Okay, we gotta blow this thing up. We have mortars. I don't see a shield. So... who are my best mortar people? JP, Iggy, Lackey, and Jones. Alright, come on. Also, this tree needs to go. So, hold fire. I'm going to set the target right there. Man, man, man. And who else was supposed to be over here? Was it Alden? No, Alden's on the ship. Jones, JP, Iggy? Man the steel mortar. Alright, let's go ahead and let everyone get ready. I want time on target. Ready? I guess that's the closest we're going to get to time on target. Well, didn't do much. Hit it with another round. And then get ready for whatever's coming out next. Here we go. That was good shots. That was really good shots, actually. It's down to 20%. I mean, it's a big target, don't get me wrong. And we are firing in a thunderstorm, so... yeah. Here we go. Oh, we wiped out a turret. There's the suppressor. Fantastic. Okay, you can all be free now. But here's the thing, I don't want to go over there yet. Do you still have smoke grenades? You do still have smoke grenades. Perfect. Also, didn't I tell you to make a whole bunch of Psychite tea? Apparently we don't have any more. I guess everybody got like one dose and that was it. Kind of disappointing. Anyway, what was I doing over here? That's right, I had just told them that we need to get coal as well, because I'm going to go ahead and put together a bloomery. Not sandstone, apparently. No, wait, I can do this out of sandstone. It's available. We'll put it right there. Yeah, this is sandstone. Wow, you couldn't be bothered to actually finish working on the bloomery. It only takes like 5 work. Okay. Forge iron into steel. Do forever. It'll give people something to do. Oh, one other thing that I forgot. Oh my goodness. We need the Holy Horseshoe Pin. They don't have any recreation right now. Actually, for that matter, can I make, no, I can't make charcoal with this. Thought maybe I could, but I can't. Constructoid, you're running low on power. I'm not going to take you off of there. I could, but I'm not going to. Have we hacked into any of these doors yet? Oh, yes, we have. One is open up there. That one is still closed. That one's still closed. Okay, we have one of these that we can go into. I'm not going to wake them up. I'm going to let them sleep for now. But as soon as I have everybody awake, we're going to go and do one of these. I wonder if I can send the mechanoids in without Bender. I might have an idea for that, actually. I think I have an idea for how we'll work this. Kid's got a shooting frenzy. Excellent. Hold on to that. We may need it. There was also a farming trader? Yeah, there is. Who's my best negotiator? We can sell some food. We're going to sell food. JP, please come trade with them. Like, we have all of this flour. Tell me they'll buy flour. Please buy flour. Things that you'll buy. Will you buy flour? I didn't see it. No, they will not buy flour. Of course not. Things that they will buy, though. We have 5,000 potatoes. Buy some potatoes? You can't afford that many potatoes. If 5,000 potatoes is 3,500, I need to divide that by roughly 7 times 2. So I have no idea what I'm doing. 1,200? That's close. 1,300? That's a little bit too high, but we're zeroing in. There we go. We can sell them just shy of 1,300 potatoes. And what are they selling us? They'll sell us oranges. They're not selling us a whole lot of stuff, though. We can't buy components or anything like that. So, gonna have to go ahead and just pass on that. We'll take the silver. Alright, there's another installation that we can explore. Gonna just go ahead and dismiss that for now. Over here, we got a problem, because we got to deal with this. Cork, what happened to you? You got into a fight. Absolutely useless. Okay. You're coming with regardless, though. We got to deal with the rest of this mechanoid cluster. Iggy. I need you to start throwing smoke. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just kind of leapfrog our way up there. Okay, the smoke is keeping us safe for now. But Iggy, we're going to need more. Let them handle the fires. Get us more smoke. Okay, there we go. One down. Iggy, go ahead and throw smoke right there. And you're actually blocking our shots. Okay, we're moving over here now. Good. That's down. We're done. So now, allow everything. Haul in the slag chunks and be released. Nothing more to worry about here. Except that the anima tree is going to burn down. That's, probably bad. I mean, we're not using it, but that'll be another mood penalty if that burns down. Cork is having a major break risk again. Afraid of fire. Okay, well, you're going to get away from the fire. Okay, it'll be fine. See, it's gone. Meanwhile, over here... Yeah, we need charcoal to actually use the bloomery. Where is the tunneler? Is it recharging? No, it's not recharging. Where is it? It's over there. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and select all of the iron and cancel these. That way you go and do something else, like digging at the coal. Yes, good. That's exactly what we need right now. I need you to get some coal. Then we can get back to actually digging at the iron. We don't need a ton, just a little bit to get us going. See, like right there, 40. 40 will take us a long time to get through. A little coal goes a long way. And is anybody going to come and get this coal? Apparently not. Can I set this to haul urgently? Yes, I can. So somebody please come and get some coal. And once you do that, we can start producing steel. Right here. And, stay with me here, if you get some coal, and you get some steel, and you get some components, you can have a heater. Wouldn't it be nice to actually have some heat in the bedroom? Barracks. Whatever. I'm just saying, there's potential here. And there you go. That is all the coal we're going to get, and that's 600 coal. That is plenty of coal. And now you're going to go dig at compacted machinery. Excellent. There's our components. See? This is working out. All you need to do is just make some steel. Just make some steel. That's all you got to do. And there's 2 components. Also 2. Also 2. Pretty consistently 2. Okay. Well, 8 is better than what we had before, which was none. And perfect. There we go. Bender is making steel. Already, we're making progress. And guess what? Nobody's starving. Why? Because we have this. I only hope that we have enough food to make this last, though. This deep refrigerator has meat in it. I can use this to help replenish. Did somebody go and grab those components? No, not yet. However, Alden is going to grab them now. Perfect. Okay, components and storage. Constructoid's got components for that. Bing, bang, boom, and a heater. And now, this room will no longer be freezing. Temperature's climbing. 60 degrees. 65. 70 degrees. Perfect. This room is no longer freezing. See? This is the benefit of the starship. It is basically just a full base wherever we want to go. Scream has dark visions. I actually do not care right now. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap things up here. We're not done here yet. Obviously, we still have to go down into all those tunnels. That one is open now. That one is open now. All three are open. The grav core is in one of them. I don't know if there's any benefit to actually going into all of them or not, but we need to find the grav core in one. So, if you want to see which one it is, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into RimWorld, go ahead and share this video with them. Otherwise, though, if you like me, like what I'm doing, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time for more RimWorld Space Program. And until then, take care.